daisies covered most of the field as I began walking deep into it. It was beautiful, no doubt. I gazed upon them as much as I gazed upon the sky, with the sun that shined down on my face. It caressed my body, soothing and warm. It felt as though I drunk warm milk and it was circulating through my body. Strong vanilla scent came from the daisies as it sunk its scent in deep in my nostrils and in my mind, making me feel comfortable in the peace. The wind flew through my hair once more, and my body. It felt wonderful as I continued walking deeper into the evergreen land. As I continued walking forward, it was then I noticed a tree out in the distance. It was mysterious, no doubt, but I approached it nonetheless. As I came closer, it was then that I discovered a mysterious figure near it. The figure then stood up and noticed my presence as I began approaching it slowly. No fear, none whatsoever in my heart or mind as I continued my path toward the mysterious figure, and the wondrous tree had finally stood out in its pink glory, for there was cherry blossoms all over, and it was beautiful. No, it was wonderful beyond life itself. The vanilla scent grew stronger as I approached the mysterious figure, and my anxiety decided to betray me for a little bit, as fear then decided to grow in my heart. I bottled up the courage to bypass that emotion and know that there was nothing but peace in this land and nothing more. The figure began approaching me as I began approaching it slightly faster. It was then that I noticed that the figure was an elf, a mysterious elf. I noticed his skin was fair, a slight higher than pale, but he was the same height as me, and leaves covered his body. It was mysterious, no doubt, but as he became closer, I pointed out more details, like his long black hair that flew in the wind. On his shoulders were two maple leaves, a perfect forest green, that were almost like shoulder pads, it seemed. It was an interesting skeletal structure on his body, but it was very humanoid. Nothing to fear about. Still mysterious, and walking closer, I decided to stop. And so did he. We were now 5 feet in front of each other, and I could make out even more of his long hair that was swaying back and forth in the wind as the wind also made its journey towards me. The mysterious elf retreated back to the tree slowly and sat in the shadows where no sun can touch, not one beam of light can touch. He made a gesture with his hand inviting me to sit next to him, and I began to take the offer as I decided to walk closer to where he was, and he lay. I sat near him, about 2 feet apart from him, keeping my distance, with my emotions riding back and forth. I looked out into the distance and saw a better view of the evergreens and the daisies that I had walked across and admired so dearly. It was beautiful, and the vanilla scent grew even deeper within me now as I could smell it all around me. A few cherry blossoms fell from the tree above us. On it falling into my lap, I picked one up and looked at it and gazed upon its beauty. The elf now, face to face with me, I looked upon him and saw the one pierced through my life and soul. His perfect violet eyes, his exotic eyes, and his exotic feminine look on his face. I began to admire it more, but mainly those eyes that pierced through me. It was as though he was looking through me for eternity. I got lost in those eyes, those perfect violet eyes. They were driving my emotions up the wall, but beyond that, it gave me eternity. Eternity was only a word, but until then, eternity struck me hard, so I knew that I was in a land of peace and nothing to fear. I turned away, fearing that I was unworthy of its presence, and as I turned back to see it once more, his lips locked onto mine. I was surprised at first, but it all went away as my emotions finally became one with me, and knew that eternity had struck, and I wanted nothing else. But this moment, peace was within my heart, and nothing more. I didn't want to change. I didn't want nothing to change, but to keep this elf within me, next to me, and locked like this forever. Our lips broke apart as the taste of him still was in my mouth. I couldn't describe anything more for my emotions for me, as I was wondering why did that stop. My eternity was falling back, and I gazed upon his eyes again and knew the meaning of eternity once again. His eyes gave me life, his eyes gave me everything, and the touch of his lips was even more. His eyes gave me my new beginnings, and I knew I was finally in a land of peace, with someone I can speak to and spend with forever. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and my goodness, I have to get a drink of water now for speaking so much. I can barely breathe after saying that. But that was just a random thought and creative idea that I wrote down. Maybe it wasn't the same way that I expected, because I think I got lost in it too. And I hope you like it. And I hope your emotions rode a little bit with that. And all I can say is, choose it as you choose yourself, and see it through your own eyes, what you felt in that, and what you came to that. And thank you for listening.